pros and start feeling mixed signals.
From inside Lone Depot Park in Miami, Florida, the show has an NL East matchup. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Miami Marlins. John Shambi on the play-by-play with you. Chris Singleton providing the color. And Chris, it's trade deadline day. Always an interesting day on the MLB schedule. Usually a lot of excitement for fans and stress for the front offices. What about the teams and specifically the players?
Boog, I think there are three perspectives. You're that guy that's saying, hey, I want to get traded somewhere, maybe to a contender, maybe to a place that I have an opportunity to play every day. On the flip side, you're that guy that's very content with where you are. You've heard some rumors, perhaps. You can't wait until the deadline has come and gone, and you're still staying put. And then the third person is that teammate that's looking and saying, we got a shot. I hope we add the piece or two that we need that'll put us over the top.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now. And today's starting pitcher, Trevor Rogers. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Ready to go? Trey Turner at the plate. And here it comes. And that one is lifted in the air. Garcia sizing this one up. And it's caught for the out. And time now for the Phillies lineup. All right, Singy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Alec Bohm at the plate and takes high there. Next pitch is outside.
2-0.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. And there's two down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
The center fielder, number 2.
Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that's outside.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
The wind to kick the 2-0. And a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
2-1 now.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
The wind and the pitch. And that's ball 4.
Runner, take your base.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So here's the Phillies DH. Brandon Jordan, 4th on the National League home run leaderboard. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball 2. Here comes a pitch. Runner goes again. Pitch is low. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
I think that steal kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game one, so that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
And a 3-1 on the way. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in. Swinging a foul straight back. Crawford on second. Jordan on at first with 2 down. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Out of here. That one felt good. Just like that, they move in front. It's 3-0.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. And now the lefty. There's a strike.
1-1.
That clips the corner. Base hit center field.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Bryce Harper in the box now. No balls and a strike. And 2 as he waves at that one.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
Next offering misses, and a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Kicks and deals. And now 2-2.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
The pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. At the belt and fires. Just misses with that one.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
JT Realmuto in the on-deck circle. That to right. Garcia on the move. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Phils get 3 on this long ball. It's now 3-0. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Zach Wheeler.
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
Gene Segura at the plate here. The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Wheeler, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a curve, and he works in a changeup. In the air, left field. Castellanos gets under it. 1 away. And time now for the Marlins lineup. And a key piece, a guy having a big season for them, Luis Arias.
And Boog, he's a guy who loves coming up with the chance to drive in his teammates. It's like he finds another level of focus, batting over 300 with runners in scoring position this season. And you know what? Because of that, I wonder if the guys in front of him will see some better pitches to hit, because you don't want to put any free base runners on with him looming in the on-deck circle.
Joey Wendell, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. That's in there, and that is strike 2. One down, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Batting third,
Luis Arias stands in. One of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. That clips the corner. 2021 was Wheeler's year, an all-star as we mentioned, but he also led the National League in innings, in strikeouts, and as well in WAR. 0-1. And that's a little high. That one out to right. Harper has a beat on it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Nothing across here this half. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. It's the Phillies 3 and the Marlins nothing. Top of the second, digging in, JT Realmuto.
the catcher.
It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. The pitch. There's a strike.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Next offering is in for a strike. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
That's off the mark, and the count is 2-2. Got him swinging. This is Bryson Stott.
Bryson Stott.
That one's in there, 0-1. And a pitch. On the ground. A rise on to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey.
Here's Turner now. 0 for 1 so far. Chris, Trey Turner's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. You think speed with Trey Turner, but a guy who impacts the game with his slug as well. Swings here and blasts one left field. That's back there. Gone! He circles the bases, his 16th homer of the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So 2 away with nobody on. And now it's Alec Bohm. Strike 1.
Yeah, he's kind of a thin, wiry guy, but packs some punch with the bat. But I got to say, the speed does jump out, and it's on both sides of the ball where he can change the game.
The pitch. Ground ball to the right side. And he grabs it foul. Two down, nobody on. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 4-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Bottom half of inning number 2. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Center fielder.
We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
And that's in the dirt.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step, and that's why he makes so many great plays.
Righty delivers. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Leading off for the Marlins.
Now the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz. This one in the air, right field. Nice grab on the run. And there's one down.
Batting 6, the first baseman, Garrett.
And now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit. Entering this one second in the National League in hitting. It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. Chisholm, the base runner at first with 1 out. Wheeler with a throw over, and he's back in there. The 1-0. Little chopper rolls foul. Here's a 1-1. And fouled off. The 1-2. On the ground, could be 2. Stop. Good feed. That's 1. Over to first, safe.
tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Man at first. Next to hit, Jesus Sanchez. First pitch, just misses. Ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. Fouled off. He was late. And the right-hander deals. And there's a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Nick Fortes, the next up for the Marlins. And first offering is fouled off. Two on, two outs.
Ball, that's outside.
And that skips in the dirt.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Kicks and fires. That one misses. Ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And the 3-1. And there's ball 4.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Abisail Garcia up to the plate. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
0-1.
And a pitch. Swings through that.
0-2.
And a pitch. Struck him out looking. And the Marlins leave all 3. They're down 4-0. Back here at the ballpark, top half of the 3rd inning. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Justin Crawford. The pitch. Crawford hitting 3rd in the lineup. He's been scoring a lot of runs lately. He's scored 9 times in the last 10 games. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. One, 2 now. Well struck, right field. That's back and out of here. A towering shot to right. Home run number 5 on the season, and they add on. It's 5-zip.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Jordan batting for the second time, and that's strike one. The walk and a run scored his first time. Next pitch is outside.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Falling behind 2-1. Way high.
3-1.
Hit hard. That gets through.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
So a man aboard, and it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. He had a big 3-run homer at his first trip. And that's in there for strike one. On the ground right side. 4. Can't glove it cleanly, but the throw to first gets him easily. And that's the first out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Braxton Garrett will take over here.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field. Well, with this long series, if you can get into the bullpen, exhaust the other team by game 2 or 3 of the weekend.
Yeah, when you're talking about a 4-game series, there's no question with a good offense, the ability to affect the pitching staff for the following games is a factor. Jordan leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. The next pitch misses. Ball 2.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Check on the runner, and he dives back in safely. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 2-1 now.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
The 2-1. Next offering is outside. Not the best swing that time from the first round pick. Three-two. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here's Harper now.
Bryce.
Certainly you'd say Bryce Harper's signature moment, Game 5 of the National League Championship Series in 2022. That opposite field home run that put the Phillies ahead and would send them to the World Series of the Padres' Robert Suarez. Runner at second, 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
They say you win.
1-2.
Runner leads away at second. On the ground right side. Cooper takes it himself. That's out number 3. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And the lead is now 5-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Miami, bottom of the inning, down the third baseman, Gene Segura. Wheeler back to work. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Crawford makes the catch. And there's one away.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Here's Joey Wendell. Wendell goes 6'1", 195 pounds, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2012. Line drive, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second, and he's in with a stand-up double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
One down. And now for the Marlins, Luis Arias. Flied out his first time. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Line drive, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Back-to-back base hits. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now at the plate. And there's the strike. Some nuggets on Jazz Chisholm. He's from the Bahamas, and he was born in 1998. Signed with the Diamondbacks in 2015. Before he can make his major league debut, though, Arizona traded Jazz to Miami for Zach Gallen. He made his debut the following season, and then in 2022, he became an all-star. First and third, one down. Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted.
De La Cruz in now. Takes ball one off the plate. That clips the corner.
He also became the first player from the Bahamas to play a game at shortstop in the bigs since Andre Rogers in 1967. You know, Rogers was the first big leaguer from the Bahamas. Started to play shortstop for the Cubs when Ernie Banks moved to first base.
They get the force. Inning over. Marlins strand a pair. It's 5-0. And welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, JT Realmuto. And a pitch. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Next pitch misses. Going to count 1-2.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Pitch misses. The count now 2-2.
2-2.
Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. And he held up. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And he deals. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Man at first, Bryson Stock digs in now. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
That one catches the corner for a strike. Nobody out. Runner at first. In the air to left center. Can't get there. Base hit. Throw comes in. Runner stops. Second and third. Nobody out.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
Here's Trey Turner. He's already homered here in this one. In there at the knees. And it's 0-1. You know, people may not remember about Trey Turner. He was actually drafted in the first round out of NC State by the Padres. Made his debut in 2015 with the Nationals. Won it all with Washington in 2019. He's been an all-star multiple times. And, of course, he's won a batting title. On a strike. The pitch.
And Turner's been part of some big trades. It originally started with the Padres as he was a player to be named later that ended up with the Washington Nationals, then traded over to the Dodgers.
Base hit and a run comes in. The throw in, it's off the mark and he scores. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So digging in, Alec Bohm. In the first pitch, misses for ball 1. Stop at third. Turner on at first with nobody out. Next one misses, and the count is 2-0.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Kicks and deals. On a line, base hit. In comes the run from third to add on. And they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Pitch was away, so he definitely pulled off it there. Not what you want to do with the pitch in that location, really, but he was able to guide it into the outfield for the knock.
And stepping in is the speedy Justin Crawford. He's already homered in this game. 0-1 gets a check swing. Appeal to third. And he went around, according to Clyde Washington. Here comes the pitch. No outs. Runners at first and second.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
And here it comes. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And the infield fly rule call.
Now batting, designated hitter, Brandon.
2 on with 1 out.
Jordan.
Here's a big power threat. Brandon Jordan. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. And first offering is fouled off. And downstairs.
1-1.
Two on, 1 out. In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Slides, but it gets by him. Turner around third. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Now it's going to be Rhys Hoskins. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a miss. Got to count even at 1.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
So now 1-2 to Rhys. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 down.
Well, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball if you're the pitcher. Hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Castellanos stands in now and watches strike 1. Liner, and that should be extra bases. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score, and it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
New pitcher for the Marlins, Johnny Cueto.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And now here is Harper. First offering, and it just misses. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Bounced up the middle into the outfield, base hit. Castellanos on his way to the plate. He'll score, and they extend their lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss.
No ball.
Strike 1. Realmuto was an outstanding high school quarterback. Was signed to go play quarterback at Oklahoma State, but when he was scouted in high school, he was mainly a shortstop. Marlins scouts decided after seeing him catch one time that if they drafted him, they would convert him to catcher. Righty to the plate. And 1-2. Harper leads off first with 2 down to the inning. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The pitch. And that's outside.
It's a good take.
Got him looking. And the inning is over. So in the end, 10 men come to the plate. 6 of them come around to score. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Phillies 11 and the Marlins nothing. Welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for Miami, Garrett Cooper. The wind and the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. The wind and the pitch.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
The wind of the pitch. And he hits a ground ball right side. Gets it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter, number 7. Designated hitter.
Now it's the DH, Jesus Sanchez. Reached on an infield single his first time. Fought off foul. And the 0-1. And that one fouled off. And the 0-2. Oh, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
So, Boog, if you had to take one for the team, where would you want to get hit?
Chris, I think I'd have to say upper hamstring. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Nick Fortes. In there, and it's 0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. When you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Misses outside. Now 2-2. The pitch. Struck him out swinging. Gassed it right by him.
Now batting.
And here is Abisail Garcia. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Just off the outside edge. Ball one. The pitch. Strike two. At the belt and fires. Misses.
No,
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1 left for Miami. They trail in this one 11-0. Back here at Lone Depot Park, we go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. And the pitch. And takes low for ball one. Cueto, multi-time All-Star. He features a sinker, a changeup, a cutter, a four-seamer, and he works in a slider. Base hit. Trey Turner now. First pitch, and he just misses. Turner had a really good college career at NC State. He went to the 2013 College World Series and led all of college baseball with 55 stolen bases that season. Pretty incredible. And a pitch. Slapped foul.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Stop. On at first. Nobody out. Pickoff throw. Back standing. He's in there safely. Left field, way back there. That one is gone. A 2-run shot, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 13-0.
With the low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Stepping in, Alec Bohm. 1 for 3. In there for strike 1. There's a swing and a miss.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Justin Crawford, 1 for 2. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. That's in there. That's strike one.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Lined into right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now back. Designated hitter, Brandon
2 outs. Base is empty. Brandon Jordan stands in for the Phillies. This guy has turned into a beast. There's a swing and a drive. And that one is going to go. His 28th home run of the season, and they add a run. It's 14-0.
There was a sinker up in the zone. It looked like it came out of the pitcher's hand a little bit too early. Doesn't have the velocity that that good four-seam fastball does. And at the plate, he didn't miss it.
Steven Oker gets the ball now. He's into the game with the bases empty.
number 48, Steven Oker.
And now for the Phillies, Rhys Hoskins. And that's in there for strike one. And now it's even up. The 1-1 is fouled off. And now the lefty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The pitch. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one's back. And gone. A solo shot. His second home run of the game. It's 15-0. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Here's the left fielder, Nick Castellanos. This one in the air, center field. Chisholm has this one sized up. And that'll do it. But they go deep 3 times in the inning and score 4. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's all Philadelphia, 15-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the third baseman, Gene Segura. The right-hander back to work. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
You know, these Marlins looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. Runners left on base really comes down to timing. Can you put together your best at bats in the most important moments? That's a difference maker. They've stranded a lot of runners on base in this game.
Next offering upstairs. Next pitch just misses. And the count is even 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got it by him for the K.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
Wendell in the box again, takes a strike. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Off the mark there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Righty delivers. And it's even up.
2-2.
Next offering misses down and away.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Left-hand batter waits. And that's ball 4.
Well, he's normally going to fill up the strike zone and really limit base runners, but his command in this one just seems off out there. A lot more walks than he's used to giving up.
1 gone, runner at first. Here's the second baseman, Luis Arias. Arias tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. There's a strike.
1-1.
Upstairs.
That's a ball.
Wendell leads off first with 1 away. In the air, right side. Harper has a beat on it. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 2, Jazz Chisholm.
Man at first, Jazz Chisholm Jr. will hit next. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. That one's in there, 0-1.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
He swings and fouls one off.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Marlins leave 1. Start the bus. They're down 15-0. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Bryce Harper.
The right fielder.
Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. That's a strike. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. And now the count is even.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Next offering is in for a strike. Sets him down looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
JT Realmuto steps in. First pitch, not close. Oker measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a sinker. And the 1-0. Outside.
Well, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
2-0. In the air, right field. Garcia makes the grab. 2 away.
The batter number 5, second baseman.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. In there, and it's 0-1.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And a foul ball. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. So they go quietly there. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots do up. The Phillies lead it 15-0. Back here at the ballpark, now at the plate, Ryan De La Cruz.
The left fielder,
And a pitch. Just missed. And it's fouled away. The wide to kick the pitch. And now 1 and 2.
1 and 2 is the count.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Gets a piece and stays alive. The 2-2 on the way. And a curve is down and in.
You got a full count.
And he walked him.
That's ball 4. Take your base.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
So man aboard. Now here is Garrett Cooper. Cooper, an all-star a season ago, 32 years old, and he's been on a fantastic run at the plate, hitting over 450 in his last 10 games. Strike 2.
0-2.
And there's a ball.
That's a ball. 1 and 2.
And now it's 1-2.
Ball. 2-2.
And
Ball.
delivers outside.
Count's full.
And a pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Speaking of walks, did you see anything special during your walk into the ballpark today? I know you like to take in all the surroundings.
I just love interacting with the people. It's just fun to connect. I mean, as I was headed up to the booth, one guy shouted at me, "Make sure to say hi to Kenny." Sanchez in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to finish off this hitter.
First and second here, no outs. Next offering is in for a strike.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
And that one upstairs.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Kicks and deals. This one lifted in the air, left field, and that's a fair ball. De La Cruz around third. He scores, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
And up next for Miami, Nick Fortes. A strikeout and a walk. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Cooper at second. Sanchez at first with no outs. Line drive and a base hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Couple of singles back to back. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Abisail Garcia, the next up for the Marlins. Garcia having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
0-1 now. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Bases loaded, nobody out. And 1-2.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Out towards right center field. That's a base hit as a run scores. Runner held at third, and they'll be loaded again with nobody out.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. It's amazing to me that he was able to put the barrel on that one. I mean, that pitch was pretty well outside, but great extension and bat control through the zone allowed him to drive it the other way. That was pretty impressive.
And now Gene Segura. And first offering is fouled off. kicks and fires. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Over to second for 1. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killer.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
And now for the Marlins, Joey Wendell. And that's in there for strike 1. Left-hand hitter waits. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Well done. Drives in the run. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And now Luis Arias.
1-0.
The next offering misses. 2-0.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Next offering is down low, and that's ball 3. That's in there. And the right-hander's 3-1. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Zach Wheeler won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Pitching change here, Nick Nelson.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jazz Chisholm Jr. You know, it's no surprise that Jazz Chisholm Jr. is good at baseball. His grandmother, Patricia Coakley, actually played shortstop for the Bahamian national softball team. And get this, she didn't retire until her 60th birthday. She started to play soft toss with Jazz when he was only 2 years old. And the righty deals.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And he deals. And that one is inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The next pitch misses. It's 2-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Crawford sizes this one up, flashes the leather on the run and catch. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. 7th inning coming up. Philadelphia on top, 15-4. And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Trey Turner. He's already homered twice, the last one back in the 5th.
Just seems like he can't miss right now, seeing the baseball as well as anyone on the field. Now, I know the odds are against him, but who's going to bet against this guy right now?
Okert back to work. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Activity in the bullpen. Matt Barnes up and loosening in the pen. Here's the 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Oh, 0-2 now. Fastball almost got him there. The 1-2. And misses inside.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Next one off the plate inside. And now it's 3-2. That one is absolutely belted. That ball's carrying. And it's gone. Trey Turner goes deep. That's his third home run of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 16-4.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Now Matt Barnes takes over. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Number 42, Matt Barnes.
Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. High fly ball out to center field. Chisholm drifts towards it. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Justin Crawford. He's a guy who does it all. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. First pitch just misses.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
The count 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Jordan, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Ball. 2-0.
Next pitch inside, and that's ball 3. And there's a strike.
Thought the green light might be on right there, but maybe not. If you're looking to swing in that count, that's the pitch you want.
(3-1), and he couldn't come up with it.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
And now the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Flashed his power last time, blasted one over the wall to the opposite field.
That one's in there, 0-1. Good eye right there. Hit softly on the ground to third. Segura. And that will end the inning. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. Major League Baseball is on the show. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz. And here it comes. That catches the top part of the zone. Strike 1. Bullpen activity starting up now. Connor Brogdon appears to be getting loose. Strom getting cranked up as well. Pulls that one foul. Swing and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Garrett Cooper, the next up for the Marlins. First offering misses the mark.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
De La Cruz gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
And a count 1-1.
Everyone can have a little chuckle there. He's had such a great season. Rarely ever do you see that kind of swing.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
The pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Runner at first with no outs here. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and that's going to be ruled a swing. Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. To first, might be 2. Over to Turner for 1. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. We look ahead to inning number 8. Phillies on top, 16-4. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos.
And the right-hander back to work. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
0-1.
Just missed.
That's the ball.
Swings and misses. And it's 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
2-2.
Ripped to right, base hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Man at first, Bryce Harper to the plate. And that one missing low. Here comes a pitch. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
2 balls, no strikes.
Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. .3-0 down. And a foul ball. The 3-1.
Yeah.
And now the count filled up 3-2.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it. His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
And now it is JT Realmuto. In there for strike one.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Double play ball to second. There's one. Now to first, and it's a double play.
Now batting, the second baseman, Bryson Stott.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. And first offering is fouled off. Runner at third, 2 away. Bounce to the left side. Segura tosses to first, and that'll do it. Back here in Miami, ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Nick Fortes. A wind in the pitch. Now one missed. That just misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
2-0.
The pitch. Base knock, center field.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride low, out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
So man aboard. Avisail Garcia, the next up for the Marlins. Swings through that one. 0-1.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Off the plate,
No, that's
and
out.
it's a ball and a strike. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Fortes gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swings through it for the K. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the
baseman.
lineup. Down to third baseman, Gene Segura. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right-handed reliever, and that's too high. Next pitch inside, and it's 3-0. And a 4-pitch walk.
Runner, take your base.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and
next for the
guy at the
Marlins.
plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
First and second, 1 out. Joey Wendell, the next to hit.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
In there, and it's 0-1. They say you win.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, and 2 now. Out there to center. And there's 2 away.
Now batting. Second baseman, Luis Arias.
So first and second with 2 outs. Luis Arias getting ready to hit. And the first
ball, no
offering
strike.
is not close. Right-hander kicks, deals. Pitch
Nope.
misses
Ball.
there, and now 2-0. Two on, 2 outs.
Hike one.
Fouls one off. 2-2. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. And digging in for Philadelphia, Trey Turner, and a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance. At least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
And a pitch. That one drifts inside. So 2 balls and no strikes. Right side. And foul ball. Righty to the plate. Turner pops it up. Segura should have this one. One up, one down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really
Now
good
batting,
coming in, but
the
so
third
hard to
baseman,
get on top of as a
Alec
hitter.
Bohm.
So up next, Alec Bohm. Ball one, no
That's the ball.
strikes.
1-0.
And there's the strike. Now a high fly ball out to left center. De La Cruz puts the squeeze on that one. Out number 2.
The center fielder, number 2.
And now for the Phillies, Justin Crawford. And what a two-way player, not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that's in for a strike. That misses.
2-1.
2 balls and a strike. Ball strike right there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next offering misses. Full count now.
Full
Brandon
count.
Jordan on deck for the Phils. Three-two now. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. Phillies lead this one 16-4. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And at the plate for Miami, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Nelson back to work. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Foul ball there. The wind of the pitch.
That's a ball.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
That misses.
2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Slow roller up the middle. Over to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Now batting, left fielder, Brian De La Cruz.
And up next for Miami, Brian De La Cruz. First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
Just off the inside edge.
2-0.
Two and one now.
3-1.
Hit hard, base hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there.
Baseman.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So digging in, Garrett Cooper. There's the strike. De La Cruz at first, one gone. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that one hops the wall. Throw cut off, now to the plate. In there, he scores. And they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Jesus Sanchez now at the plate. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And that one fouled off. One out and a runner at second. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
Ooh, he missed a mistake right there.
Runner leads away at second. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
The 0-2. Good eye right
that's
there.
Outside. Ball.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Fortes in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one. Lifted in the air, out to left. Oh, he dropped it. The throw into second, and he's in there as a run scores.
Well, that right there is a pretty clear example of why making a clean, on-target throw back into the infield is so critical, but so many times it's easily overlooked. You can't be careless about it as an outfielder. It doesn't matter if you're throwing to a base or a cutoff man. You have to give them something that they can handle. That cost them a run as a result.
And now Avisail Garcia started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. That's a swing, according to umpire Woody Keller. And now the 0-1. Now 1-1. That misses.
2-1.
Now 2 balls and a strike. The pitch.
Ball.
And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Now batting, the third baseman,
New pitcher now, Matt Strong.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
So the batting order turns over. And the batter now, Gene Segura.